How's the day going so far?
Good. Woke up nice and early, had my coffee, got my hair did, makeup. I'm good.
Is it still coffee? Pardon me. Is it still coffee o'clock for you?
Is it still what?
Coffee o'clock? Because some people can do the coffee until 2 or 3 p.m. and others it just ends at like 10 a.m.
Mine pretty much has to end because I'm one of those people that's sensitive to caffeine. So I might be up for like, hours and hours if I drink coffee too late. But I at least have to have like a cup and a half or so to get me going.
Got it. Well, anyway, hey, Righteous Thieves is why we were connected. And I know you have New York roots, but from what I gathered from speaking with Carlos yesterday, it was entirely filmed in downtown Los Angeles. When did you leave New York?
I left New York when I was, I think I was like 30 years old, I think. Yeah, I've been out here for a minute. And I came out here because I got one of the lead roles in a Steven Spielberg show on ABC.
And never looked back.
Never looked back. No.
Or did you do that thing where you attempt to have the home in New York half the time and the home in LA and you go back and forth to tell people you're bi-coastal?
No, I didn't do that. I had 3 kids, so it was like, this was our home base. And so, but my husband and I are thinking about being bi-coastal now, definitely without a doubt, having a place here and a place in Florida. Cause we getting up there in age and we're like, okay, let's get a little lifestyle going.
No age jokes here. You're doing great, whatever you're doing. But hey, Righteous Thieves, was it an easy role for you? And I say that because I know everyone has to put work into their characters, but some people have been just doing this so long that they can just show up and go, a film is a film.
You know what? It was an exciting film for me to do because I loved first of all, I love that most of the cast was Latino. My girlfriend, Jolene Rodriguez, who's brilliant and amazing and a rock star, she was producing it and she offered me the role. And I love that she wanted to make this character a woman, even though it was written, male. So I love the subject matter of the film. I think it's an important subject matter. My husband's Jewish, my kids are half Jewish, and there's a lot of history, in our family. And so that was really an important subject matter for me, so I was very excited to play this character who was going to kick some ass and, do some good stuff.
Carlos didn't know the answer to this. Any idea who painted the replicas that we see in the film?
I don't know who painted them. There is an artist though that they used. But I don't know who that is. That's a really good question, actually. That's a Jolene question. That's a Jolene question.
Well, speaking of Carlos, I mean, he was on Grey's Anatomy and Station 19, and so were different people in this production. I didn't know if that was just a small world thing or just, hey, institutions employ a lot of people and there you go.
You know what? Total small world thing, because I was also on Grey's Anatomy.
Yes.
I also played Jaina's mom on Rosewood, and Carlos just ended up on Station 19 with Jaina. So, but how this all came together is that, Jolene is a friend of ours, and she basically was like, I want to make a movie with all my friends in it. And so that's how it started. She's friends with all of us. And she just is all about making great films. And the fact that these are Latinos in this film doing something good, something right, so that was all part of the package, and we were all excited. We want to see her win and do something great. So that's why we all signed on.
I heard that there were some public disturbances while making the film, that it's not that there weren't permits, but it was more like people did not know there was a movie going on around you in downtown LA. Is that true?
Oh, honey, it was quite eventful downtown LA. I was just like, listen, somebody got punched by a homeless person down there. I'm just gonna say it, but thank God nobody was severely hurt, but it got tricky. We had to have a lot of security, and yeah, we were in the dirty downtown.
Have you filmed a lot in downtown LA?
I have not filmed a lot down there. I used to film there more frequently when I was on a show called The Division, because we played detectives, and we did go to downtown quite a bit, but that was years ago. Recently, though, I have not filmed all that much in downtown LA, and I don't mind it. Don't mind not filming down there.
Unless you have tickets to something at the Staples Center and you're going there right afterwards.
Exactly.
Are you finding that more of the things you're filming these days are in, say, Albany and Louisiana and places that they weren't 15 years ago?
Yeah, well, I've always traveled for work, but I definitely used to work in Los Angeles a lot more. But now I find myself in Atlanta, in Seattle, in New Orleans. And so, yeah, I travel a lot now for work. I kind of shoot. You never know where you're going to go,
Right. You've definitely seen some evolution in the business because you've done the network thing, you've done the indie thing, etc. You've also worked as a producer. Now, speaking of that, as somebody who does have a producer credit or two to their credit, is that something that you see yourself doing more of in the future?
Absolutely, 100%. It's actually what I dream about. I mean, I always want to be an actor, but I want to produce, I want to create. I want to tell more of our stories, our experiences that don't get told often enough. And I'd love to be a part of that. So yeah, I see myself doing a lot of that.
Fingers crossed for you. Well, Righteous Thieves is the new project for us. For you, it's an old project. Are you allowed to say what's next or what we can keep an eye out for next from you?
Actually, what's next, I can't really talk about it, but I've got some things in development that we're working hard on. And I'm very excited about the prospects. It has a lot more to do with me being the lead, and which I am the lead in Righteous Thieves, but this is for television. So I'm super excited about that.
The way that IMDb works, some people, if they just walk past a film set, it's on there, and then other people, the things don't appear. For you right now, it just says for upcoming Righteous Thieves. So I guess you're good at keeping a secret. That's what I'm hearing.
I am good at keeping a secret, and I don't like to talk about things until they're really happening. So
well, there you go. Two quick questions, and then I'll let you roam free. And they have nothing to do with Righteous Thieves plug. The first one is, what's the last concert that you went to as a fan?
Ooh. Oh God, what is the last concert that I went to as a fan? I want to say, I think it was the Billy Joel concert. Yeah, I think it was Billy Joel. Huge Billy Joel fan. Love me some Billy Joel.
LA concert or a garden one?
It was LA. It was LA. Yeah.
Where did he play? Staples Center or Anaheim Stadium or something?
Dodger Stadium.
Oh, okay. That is a special one. Okay. And the last question I have for you, do you have a TV recommendation you could pass along to me and the wife? Because every time we start a show, we finish it in 3 days and we go, what's next? We just finished Party Down, or at least most of the new Party Down season. What should we watch next?
Oh my gosh. Okay. First of all, the Ms. Pat show, because I'm on it. No, but it's also, honestly, it's a freaking great show. The Ms. Pat show on BET.
You as Michelle.
Huh?
You as Michelle on the Ms. Pat show.
Yes. And Jordan E. Cooper, who is brilliant, created it, and he's like 26 years old. Hello. So that's a really good show. Honestly, it's funny as all heck. White Lotus. So good. Like, I want to be Jennifer Coolidge one day.
And for the record, you like both seasons of the show.
I love it. I thought the second season was so amazing, though. That was my favorite, I think.
When I noticed that Greg was Uncle Rico from Napoleon Dynamite and Laszlo from Real Genius, my mind was blown. You never think that same guy can do all those roles, but wow.
And you know what? I love how they're bringing back so many wonderful actors on television. Some of the people we haven't seen for a while. It's so exciting to see that.
Totally.
Yeah, I love that. I love it.
Well, thank you for your time, Lisa. Really looking forward to whatever's next, whether you're the lead, support, producer, all the above, whatever it is. Keep up all the great work out there, and congrats on Righteous Thieves.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you taking the time to chat with me, and I hope everybody loves the film and spreads the word.
Paltrocast.